Alright, here's my little greenhouse, indoor greenhouse thing. Not much to update here on the top shelf, and Caudata's doing its thing. It's pouting a little bit, doing nothing. Loggie, Loggie is growing. You know, it's keeping it wet in a warmer side. Gigantea, it's a rescue. It doesn't have much roots at this point, but it's not dead. Lautabachii, Hoya lautabachii, or it's what do you call it? Eriostemma or something. It's something different, but Hoya kind. It's growing like crazy now. I snapped it in accident, and I made a cutting out of it, and I actually sold it to someone who really wanted it. And this is the base, and now it's growing like crazy. Here's a lacanosa doing its thing. It's pouting. I don't know what to tell you. Here's some project. Nothing to report about. Lapidiflora test something growing, and I think there's one more coming out. What do you call it? Heliumphora minor, doing okay. Happy with that. I was afraid I'm gonna kill it, but it's still alive. Okay, here's something cool. Excuse my garbage bag or a can. This is a Hoya papashonii seedling. It's still alive. I'm keeping it pretty moist. Doug Chamberlain was introducing it as probably do well in terrarium, so I'm thinking to put this in a terrarium actually. So as soon as I got my idea all straightened up, and this is only one seedling out of this batch. Believe me, there are so many seeds in there, but only one came out. Sarracenia alata cross hulaba. It's gonna be a big one too, but what can I say? It's only one. So here's paparata. Shoot, I forgot. Parp and Citacina. That's basically what it is. A few came out, doing well. This is something exciting too. Leuco cross Oreo. A lot of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but it's doing really, really well. As you can tell. Lots of seeds, lots of germination. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure if this is gonna actually do well because of the lighting, but it's not doing really much. You know, it's growing. That's pretty much entire correction of my probably this is better. This is pretty much my entire collection of pings. There's one more somewhere on my bedroom actually, but that's a gigantea with a flower. But that's it. I'm not too keen on pings, even though I'd rather do pings than Drosera. But this is something cool. This is gonna be part of my terrarium experience. I just bought it cheap, and I don't have my idea totally set up yet, so it's just sitting there until my idea is all good to go. Binata, I think there's a seed there, but just leaving it alone like that, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is my
Venus flytrap, red dragon. Not doing well, brother. What are you doing? Why are you going like that? I don't know. Maybe it's because it didn't go through winter last year. Maybe, I don't know.
Came back to the windowsill actually, and actually this is Cordizula, Encyclia Cordizula, that I recently got. It's a north-facing window. There's a mixed information about this one. Some say it needs a really good light. Some say it's mostly partial light. So if you have artificial light, it's okay. I don't know. If you know this very well, let me know, because this one was on my list for a long time and I finally got it and I wanted to do well. So this is the other two multiflora cuttings by the way that I like to root, and look at that, and it's already growing. At this point I'm contemplating whether I should put it up or not, but this one isn't going anywhere from this pot. Lacunosa, I have so much hard time with Lacunosa. It's not just it doesn't like me. So this is how I'm gonna grow, even though I would like to put it in the soil. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill it, so Leka it is. Here's my Kotsii. This is also another popular topic in Facebook group. So many people get it shipped and then they all yellowed and die eventually. And I can totally relate to that. This is actually my third trial, third trial. First one died on us. The leaves all went yellow and just died. And the second one though, I had a success on it, except for one part of the plant. So I made a cutting of it, which is I think it's this one, was coming from cuttings, and I rooted it. It doesn't like it. This is more like orchid. This doesn't really have much actual potting soil, I should say, in it. 90% of them are like small orchid mix, like, so lots of perlite, lots of smaller bark, wood chips, and bark. So I don't really water them in daily basis or weekly basis even, but I do miss them. And if you have a same problem like that, first of all, they're very sensitive for shipping. So when it comes out, it's gonna yellow out, which it did that. So I reported it, or I potted it. I don't remember. I potted in a regular soil mix plus bark. So it was more like a half and a half or something like that. That's usually the soil mix that I would use. But just like other Facebook group people, I put my question up, and it likes pretty much no soil, just the bark mix and a little bit more. Just add a little more soil, and then pot it, and then keep it dry basically. But it likes the humidity, so I've been misting every once in a while, maybe once in 2 days, summertime every day, and ever since then I figured out it's doing really well. This one's actually, whole thing is new stem from the time I got it. I think it was May, and I mean, beautiful leaves, right? That's why people likes it. they're doing well. Kind of dried out for some reason, but I'm not too worried. So the secret is somehow you have to figure it out, and once it established to your soil whatsoever, then it will be okay. Just do not water them that often. This is new growth with the new leaves on it, pretty cute. So if you can see, there's a little one there, and there's little ones out coming out. It's like roots and stuff everywhere, and you just can't see it. But anyways, you just have to establish it somehow, and then it will be okay. It's not gonna be too hard of a plant once it established. It's just the beginning, how you introduce your environment to this plant. So yeah, good luck with this one. Okay, so now it's time for the mounted orchids to get watered. I didn't water it yesterday. Simply I didn't have time. So I'm doing a good soak on it. This one, Hoya, almost there. I've seen a flower before. It's very beautiful. Can't wait for this one. Rodriguezia, not doing well, or I think it's not doing well. These ones desiccated for some reason. I don't know why. I thought it was doing well. But to be fair, it created a new growth here. So I'm kind of confused on it. I'm growing it like a Tolumnia, but here's the tag. So I don't know. Let's see what it says. I actually never. Water dry between watering. Oh, that's what it says. Light mostly shade. Temperature warm to hot. So yeah, pretty much like a Tolumnia, but I don't know. Here's a Dendrobium wilsonii. Yeah, this one is from Seattle Orchids. Here's my confusion. Why is it starting to grow now? Because I'm assuming this is like a deciduous one, so I'm thinking those leaves gonna fall and become like this, right? And I don't even know what this is. Is it a keiki or what? It's not gonna even focus. Not gonna focus. How about here? Okay, there you go. That's a little better. But anyways, here, there. I am not too sure about dendrobiums yet, but yeah. This is two plants. So on the left here and on the right here is a different plant. I mean, it's the same plant, but came in one pot, but it's two plants. And this one decided to start growing, so I don't know what to do with it. If you know what to do, leave me a comment. Thank you in advance. Here is my wife's purchase. This is Hoya incrusata. Water rooting because the cutting is too big to fit in my grow box. But giving me a new growth here, and as you can tell, roots very well. I think it's time to pot it up. Oh, look at that. What is this? Is this roots or what? I don't know. Anyways, okay, this is cutting from gifted from my friend in May or June or wherever, part of the cutting haul video. Kuminkina, very beautiful leaves. Almost look like a what's the other one I have? Natalie, but look at the root. This is ready. Those two took forever to root this much. Other ones actually roots very fast, but not this one. I'm gonna pot this up sometime this week. There are 3 Hoyas in here in the dining room section. It's a little too bright there, isn't it? Let me see. Is that better? I don't know. They're the good example of doing nothing for long time, and then all of a sudden started doing something, and once it started, it's going really fast. There was a whole vine is new. That whole winding up is new. Those guys shoot so many new leaves. You can't really see from here, but let me see. Okay, so this leaf is new. This leaf is new. Those 2 new leaves, kind of, I think, trying to branch out from this spot. This is new. This is new. Those 2 are new leaves. What else? I'm trying to grow out from here. You see that? And this is gonna make new leaves. It's just starting to take off. It's kind of funny because from here it's gonna get colder. Of course, I'm gonna put some turn on the heater, but it's not gonna help that much, right? Anyways, here's not doing any much Eskimo. What is it called? Croatiana or something? Croatiana or something like that. But it's rooting very well though. You may not be able to see this, but the roots poking out. So, yep, there you go. And here's a slow grower numeroides. This is new shoots actually though, but yeah, it's trying to make something here. Very slow grower for me. I don't know why, but it didn't bloom this year for some reason. But anyways, by the way, this is my like philodendron kinda non-orchid, no carnivorous area. There are a few Hoyas, but those are mainly my wife's thing. There are a few. Here's a peace lily variegated, but here's the bigger version of a. Sorry, the light, it's probably too bright. Anyways, Addisonii, the bigger version, and this is a smaller version. Here's a Mayoi or Mayoi or whatever. Here's something I don't know. Here's this one and this one. This is a different version. Those guys grow really fast. I got this one from what is it called? I made a video, so I put the my coffee is ready. I will put a link down below where I got it. Plant something in Renton, and of course everyone has to have one of those, right? Sorry for the light, but golden pothos. What is it called? Something. I don't know. Arrowheads or something like that. And here's my daughter's light. Probably not good for this video. African violet collection, and she propagates them too. And we actually sold some of those in summertime. because she wanted to get something, make money in something. So, you know, entrepreneurship, that's more important than graduating college, in my opinion. Here's more Hoyas here. Chelsea. What is this? Oh, Isabel Chaney from Doug Chamberlain. It says globulosa, but I think it's latifolia. Odorata from Loggies, and there's one more. What is it? Pitchii from Loggies also. This is a cutting I got. It's just a carnosa, but my customer, one of my routes customer, had it, and he just made a cutting and gave it to me when I was mentioning about how big his Hoyas, like super huge vine, and I was just admiring it. But anyways, David Kuminjai, it's growing fine. There's a new leaves made. Almost look like a Y80i, but it's not. Here's more latifolia. This is from Hoya. I don't know about this guy. See, look at that. It looks doing fine, but it's not. I can't tell. This is like a Quartzii, right? I'm just trying to figure it out, but here's this is Doug Chamberlain, isn't it? Yeah, Rosarie. He made a video after I bought this. Very beautiful flower. Here's more Pivulicarix. I can never pronounce it right. And more Shepherdii. I don't know what to do with so many Shepherdii. I have one more little ones. And this is a. It may not look much, but the variegated Monstera's little leaf. It doesn't look like it's got a variegation, but if you look at the stem, it has some. Hey, buddy, you okay? You okay? You making a mess down there? Anyways, yeah, it's gonna be okay. And here's more carnosas. I don't know how many carnosas I have, but this one we got it long time ago. This is one of two oldest Hoya we have. So it's actually growing really fine, right? It's only 3 plants, but anyways, here's actually a propagating stuff. More Addisonii and Potos and stuff. Cebu blue. And here's more this is the Hindu rope. This is Botonii or whatever, but it's actually DS70 or something. More Carnosa, Crinkle 8, Lacnosa, Crimson Queen, Carrii, which is not doing much, but all of a sudden started to make a new roots here. I don't know if you can tell. Right there, yeah. And more Carnosa. It's a Crimson Princess, Crimson Princess, whatever. They're all Carnosas. I don't really care for variegation. My wife does, but oh well, this doesn't look good. But this is a painted lady. Nice, cool pattern on the leaf. I have too many plants, I should say. Here's something I forgot. Ficus or whatever. This one is one of those what do you call it in English? Sensitive plant. It's trying to die, and I'm trying to keep it alive. And this is how it ended up with. This is from last year. Cuttings. But that's pretty much it. I ended up doing a tour. I've never done a tour before, and I don't know if anybody care about this. I still have a carnivorous plant outside, and I'm not doing that because it's raining It's kind of stormy for the last 3 days, but it's gonna be super long video. I might put it in 2 parts, but thank you for watching, and you have a good week. Bye.